Loves Jan. Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. And mic's up, mic's up. Alright. I think... Alright, so Colomar, Fury, that's the game that we're starting up. Spike's, Ace is just finished up. Can you... Okay, so Fury's main color is orange. Alright, so Colomar's main color is purple, and they are on friendly. And Fury's main color is orange. Alright. Alright. Internet connection, how? Alright. So we have Colomar taking on Fury today, with match 1 being Oasis. We have a fellow commentator also, which is Shadow Snipes. So we're going to really quickly look at all these guys, see if they're good. We need a open profile on Shempa. Alrighty then. Good. Brandon's good. Ketchup can't play support. Pox is good. XD is good. Miss Dwan can't play DPS. Never mind. Shemp's good. Kratos can't play DPS. It's not what I wanted to hit. Temp can't play DPS, I think. Alright, game started, even though that they have somebody that doesn't even have an open profile. But okay. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Whatever. Alright. Team Fury taking on Team Colomar. Colomar in the purple and Fury in the orange. And we're about ready to start game uno. 3, 2, 1, game's on. Both teams have pretty similar team builds. The Veranda just playing pretty passive. Ketchup gets a kill on Andrew. Temp gets a kill on Ketchup, avenging his teammate. Kratos dies by Poxil. And then XD gets a double kill. Now we do have McCreepy, who we did see, who's a sub, who we did see play yesterday, who had a 5-man feed on Oasis on this exact same map. So maybe we can see him with the Deadeye again. He is a person to watch as McCree. McCreepy just charging his ult very fast as he gets the Deadeye. Playing it very safe. Getting a kill on Danny. Then we have the EMP by Shadow. Then we have the wall by Shemp. It was a good push by the Fury. And then we have an amazing kill. We have an amazing double by Temp and McCreepy. That's gonna be an entire team kill. What an amazing stack by all of the members that contributed to that just amazing feed. Now we have Shadow just going behind. Ooh, and Poxel just beams right into Shadow. And we have a grab by Poxel that allows Brandon to kill off Kratos. Temp falls by Ketchup. Andrew just tries to get away from the beam. That's a good push back by Colomar. The Poxel is just trying to beam, trying to find where Shadow is. Brandon is a little bit suspicious of that area. And we have an EMP by Shadow. Doesn't really... Poxel kills Temp, Ketchup kills Shadow. That lets Colomar just give a little bit of a breathing room to Colomar as Narlox tries to stall as much as they can, but they can't do it. So that's going to be the first round going to Colomar. Both teams played amazing. It was 100-80, and just got unlucky. And round 2 starts as the Fury I'm trying to do as much as possible to try to take the second round. And Narlox gets beamed down, and then we have a maybe a boot by Narlox killing off XD. Andrew trying to do as much as possible to heal and to do as much damage. And they're taking out the entire enemy team one by one. So that's going to be the Fury is going to take the first point first. The second point first, my bad. Walls off anybody from seeing Poxel Train, but Poxel Train does get away. And Poxel Train does pop down the Poxel Chain does pop down the Earth Shatter, and Shadow pops off the Blizzard, and this is going to be an amazing play, killing off Poxel, killing off Shadow. Shadow gets a kill. XD kills off Andrew. XD kills Kratos. Then almost gets killed, but XD is doing a lot of work. Doing a lot of work, doing a lot of damage, killing off most of that most of those efforts to stay on the point. So Fury gets up to 56%, and so they're trying to do as much damage as possible. Misses the ice wall placement, and then that's a grab by Temp. Not going to do that much. Now you have McCrampy gets the pulse bomb on Danny. Shadow walls off any efforts, and then Shem gets the double kill with the Death Blossom. Now they're just waiting, just all falling back, waiting for their team. Ketchup did have a good idea and go back and not push up too far, but they were doing very well. As Colomar just surpasses the Fury's percentage. Fury does have a push coming in. Narclox gets killed. That means they're down a healer and they're down a DPS. They're down both DPSs now. I'm trying to do as much as possible. Andrew does get Coalescence, but right before getting killed. So Colomar has been putting the defense on a whole new bar, as they're going to be coming in at the 90% mark. And so Danny falls. So and that's going to be the first map going to Colomar. A good combo by both McCrimpy and Zarya's Grav. So that's going to be an amazing first round by Colomar. Not that good for Fury. Alright, so we're going into game 2, which is Numbani. And then we have a sub, High Unjinked goes in for Miss Danny C. I think that's going to be a decent sub for Colomar. And we are in game 2 with Numbani, so this could be very both teams. It just depends how you play it. There's multiple little vantage points, and we've seen people right here using this little area so they can peek into this area, because you can get so many vantage points when you look through there. You can see through all of here, and it's really close to their spawn. Which both teams are looking for a win here. Because Fury is down a match, so they need a win here. But if Colomar wins, this map, then that's not going to be really that good for Fury. And Shadow gets the first kill on Hyon, and that leaves Colomar down their main healer, and it only leaves. And ooh, what a massive turn of events! XD does a lot of damage, and Andrew goes for the res, gets it off, but right before dying, XD trying to follow a Shadow, trying to get a good freeze headshot. Kratos trying to get some hits, trying to charge up the mech ult. I just had a freaking stroke. So, and we already have an ultimate by XD killing off Kratos. Creepy gets a kill on XD. Hyon reses XD. Shemp gets a kill on Spike. On Snipes, sorry. Poxel gets a kill on Narclox, and that's going to set back any efforts that they needed to secure. McCreepy sees that nobody is really on the point, so they're waiting for a window, and they're pushing with all their might, and that gives and McCreepy does get Rocket Barrage, waiting for the rocket boost to come back, gets it back, and just looking at one little angle where nobody can really see and or do anything. And the rocket barrage, it gets used right here, killing off XD, and does a lot of damage to Poxel, but Shadow does get the last hit on Poxel. And so and Shemp dies to McCreepy, and kills Hyon. XD killing off Kratos with a melee. Shadow killing off XD. Shadow pushing away Ketchup. Shadow trying to get away. So Shadow trying to get away, can't do it. So, and then Shemp gets killed. Shadow. And then that's going to be an ult by Shadow. Shadow does not get any. Still does not have that much health on the barrier field, but is trying to get away. Oh, and we have a self-destruct by Kratos, only getting Poxel. XD putting on the ice wall just to block that, and we have a blizzard by XD. Kratos almost getting away. How you doing on Ketchup? We have Temp trying to do as much as they can to get away and to survive and to help his teammates, their teammates. Assuming Andros is bad. Okay, so and we have a ultimate by Shadow again, but it didn't do anything. Shadow does kill XD, Ketchup killing Narclox. And then we have the Guardian Angel by Andrew. Ooh, getting hit by and getting killed by XD. McCreepy gets a double kill with the Rocket Barrage, then getting immediately killed by Brandon. We have and Shem killing off Kratos, pushing the payload back. They're pushing up a bit too far at that choke point. They could all be killed by an ultimate. Andrew resing Shadow after Poxel kills Shadow. Shem going for the kill, but then gets killed. That's going to put Colomar down at DPS, but not that long. Ooh, Shadow gets a kill on Hyojun. That forces Brandon to pull out Coalescence. And we have a grab by Temp, who gets nanoed by Narlox. And then we have a ultimate by Kratos. Doesn't get any kills. Shem gets one kill with the Deadeye on Shadow. Kratos goes back into mech. XD gets a double kill. And Shadow does have Deadeye. If Shadow does use it at the right time, maybe, just maybe, it could turn the tides in the Fury's favor. They've gotten out of range where it says the however many meters away. We have 60 seconds left on the clock. They're going back even farther than they were to begin with. And Ketchup gets stunned, frozen, and slept at the exact same time. That's not going to be good, as Shadow is going for the flank, trying to get a good Deadeye, and that is going to be a Earth Shatter by Poxel, as Poxel gets frozen, then killed by Narlox. Then we have a Deadeye that's not going to do anything, as Hyojun reses Pox, and Shem kills Shadow as he tries to Deadeye. Doesn't really do anything. Shemp almost gets killed, but stays alive. Hyojun heals up Shemp. Brandon kills off Kratos. Shemp kills off Creepy, and XD kills off Andrew. That pretty much blocks in the entirety of the Fury's chances of getting this. As we have a Coalescence pop by Brandon. And we have a minefield by Ketchup as the round ends. So all they need to do is get past the checkpoint. That's all Colomar needs to do, and then they have won it. In other recent news, Spike's T3 has dropped Michael. That's news. And then we have round 2 of Numbani. Game 2, map 2, whatever you call it. As Shemp moving in. They're at the little choke point area. And Shemp is just popping shots. Shemp killing off Narclox. That's going to be the first kill. And then Angel getting the quick res. Brandon healing up pretty much the entirety of Colomar. As Auntie's Brandon Temp. Sorry. And ooh, Temp killing off Brandon with a pin. XD going as Genji. Killing off Shadow with the help of Ketchup. Credits going as switching to Sigma. And we have a triple by Shemp. That is going to be an amazing Riptide. That's what they needed to get it through. And so XD doing as much as it can. Ooh, that's if he would have deflected 1 second later, he could have deflected that anti. And that's gonna be a Earth Shatter by Temp, which is going to help kill off Brandon and Ketchup. He also kills off Poxel before he gets killed by XD. XD tries to go away, and then his body just gets launched across the room. Everybody except for Shemp has their ultimate on Team Colomar. Credis is on that corner right there with his shield. That's going to be good for the Fury if they use it just right. McCreepy does have the ult, and that's gonna be a nano. That's gonna be a nano Dragon Blade. That's gonna be what they want. XD gets 3 kills with the Nano Blade, Dragon Blade. 2 kills Nano Blade, Dragon Blade, and then XD finishes off Shadow. Now Ketchup could have used Grav to have a Nano Grav Blade combo, but does not pop it. And we have Poxel as the Florida Mayhem, and we have a ultimate by Kratos, which is going to be the reverse grab, killing off Ketchup and helping the kill on McCreepy. Temp killing off Poxel. That's going to be an amazing defense that they just had. They need to push it 40 more meters, so they need to have one good push. And they're in probably the worst spot to be. They're in the 1 choke point, so if they have a good ultimate, like Shemp, if Shemp pops his ult, then he could maybe get a feed. As they push, they keep pushing it. Shemp is coming into the back line, putting down a steel trap. He is going to be running away, going back to his team. And then He has the Riptire on standby. Is going to want to use it, killing off Shadow. Then that's going to be a ultimate by Andrew. And then we have a ultimate, and it does not do anything as Narcox does destroy the Riptire. Then McCreepy kills off Shemp. All they need to do is have a bit more of a push. Shadow killing off 2, killing off Ketchup and Brandon, and then killing off Hyun. So this is going to be a close game. And then kills off Poxel. That's going to be a quad. Narcox does not have an immortality field. I feel like if Narcox did not destroy that Riptire, then that would have been a huge kill. Andrew, and we have a immortality field, and that's gonna be a double kill by McCreepy. Brandon gets a double kill with the anti-grenade. Hyun kills off Kratos. McCreepy killing off Shemp. So that was a good counter to the Dragon Blade combo. Now Shadow has been pretty good using Death Blossom and using flanks at the right place and the right time, but he does not do it right then as he gets he about gets killed as Narcox puts down the immortality field to help his team play defense. As Shadow gets Death Blossom. And then he uses Death Blossom, Brandon does not get any more kills. And then we have a Coalescence pop by Hyajin, does not get any kills. McCreepy is waiting for the last push so he can use the Deadeye. He's trying to get the, and we have an ultimate by Temp, which is going to be the whole hog. Not doing anything, but does push off. And then we have a lot of ults, and that's going to be 1 kill. XD does use this Dragon Blade, does get Narclox, and that's going to be an Earth Shatter. They may take this. Shemp as Reaper killing off Kretis. And it's still moving. And they have 1.70 meters to go. And we have the Death Blossom. Shemp pops the Death Blossom. That denies any chance that Fury had. Colomar takes the second map. What a map by both teams. So we're going to be going on to map 3. It's 2-0 Colomar. Fury has to answer in this one game, or I think it's all over. And game 3 has started. And we've seen some amazing plays, and we actually saw a draw in the last time we played on Hanamura, which was... Ooh, Ketchup has left the game. I think Ketchup had to go, so they brought in a sub, which is Danny is in. We saw Danny play a little while ago. Played pretty well, but after a little bit of rest, it's game time. And we do have a temp playing on playing Symmetra. Let's see how they play this. Both teams have Symmetra. And they are already in. Colomar trying to play some really aggressive defense. His temp does get killed though. So we have Miss Danny just popping shots as Lucio. Just XC just popping some shots. Hyon does have self-destruct, trying to use it at the right time. Narcolepsy does have Nano. And that's going to be a 1 kill on Andrew. Temp switches to Soldier 76. Narlox is waiting for the nano boost. McCream Pie. It does go into that, and we have an Earth Shatter by. Oh, Shem pops. Shem does use Riptire, but then immediately gets just only gets one, and then DMX McCream Pie. Now, McCream Pie does have self-destructs. So I think the best decision would be go up there and then just use self-destructs. But it doesn't look like Fury can get past. McCream Pie is thinking about it. And it's up. Goes in. No kill. And XD does get a lot of kills just using the damage orbs, using her secondary, using Symmetra's secondary fire. And we have a self-destruct, no kills. We've only seen one self-destruct kill this entire game, and that was by Hyun. And we have a shield. We have a proton shield by. Oh, they may not even get there. Oh, they had somebody. XD gets a kill with the turret. And overtime has begun. Temp is running for the last hope, and that cuts off any means that they had to at least getting 1 tick. So all they need to do is have an amazing play, get 1 tick, and take it home. And we are going to be looking for some really good plays. Now Colomar does have a Symmetra. Are they going to be doing the Jock Drunkenstein strategy? Or are they going to just go in and set a teleporter right on the outside? We shall see. And he is looking thing. To go and try to stop, but they're already contesting. Colomar is already contesting, and I've lagged out. No, I haven't. Fury does do a really good job in defense. And Andrew is just sitting in the corner healing Kratos. Now Andrew does have Guardian Angel, and that's going to be a contest. It was a teleport straight into the center. Now we have a Coalescence by Narcolepsy. Now Shadow does have Blizzard. Same with Shemp. They're gonna try to use it at the right time. With the self-destruct, and that's probably gonna wall off all efforts that they had to secure. That's gonna be the third round. Hyojun with the amazing self-destruct to probably just that. If that didn't happen, I don't know if they would have gotten 1 tick. Hyojun, that has to be play of the game. It is. Let's get a replay on that. That was an amazing, well-timed, well-executed play. That was just an amazing all-around play by Shemp. All right, so we're going to game 4 in Rialto. It's 3-0. Map differential. Okay, so it was 2-0. Should be 2-0. So we are here on Rialto on payload. Rialto is going to be good. I feel like there's going to be a lot of ults. So and that's gonna, and they are just pushing it. And we have a flank by Shadow. Brandon pulls out an anti as he heals all the people, and then oh, Narclox kills off Brandon with the damage orb. So they're just going to be pushing it. That was a really good, easy push for them. Kratos sending off the fire strike. Shadow has Dragon Blade. D-Mex Hyujon, and then pulls out and then gets the 2, and then that pretty much takes out pretty much any oppressing force on the payload for a decently long amount of time. So if Shadow with the deflect. So you have an ultimate, you have an infrared sight by McCreamy. Narlox uses the Coalescence to kill Brandon, then kills Danny alongside Andrew. Then we have Hyun killing off Temp with the self-destruct. We've seen Narlox play Ana pretty much the entire game, and then now we're playing Moira, so we can see what Narlox, in fact, does. Andrew trying to get some kills. And that's going to be an amazing push by the entirety of Fury. Fury is not wasting anyone's time as they get the second checkpoint. Now they're coming up to people would say the Numbani's choke points of Rialto. As soon as they pass that little doorway area, and they lose it, half the time they're not going to be able to get it back. So they're just pushing the payload forward. They got past the major choke point. Andrew killing off Shemp with a melee. Andrew moving over. And we have an ultimate by Temp. Didn't do too much. And we had an ultimate by Miss Danny. And we have a aimbot sight by XD killing off McCreamy, but then getting killed by Andrew. Then we have a ultimate by Andrew, which only killed XD. So they're pretty much at a stalemate right here. The teams are looking pretty similar, if you ask me. Both Lucio's, to Winston's, Moira, and both Moira's pop Coalescence. Shadow gets the double kill with the Dragon Blade, and then just clears off everybody else, trying to clear off the payload. As they're pushing it a little bit farther, as there are about 3 minutes left, a little bit less. As Shadow is just finishing everybody else off from Team Colomar. And we have a grab by Hyujon, but it immediately, and then Hyujon immediately gets killed. And then they're pushing it as much as they can, and they're at they have 0.7 meters left to go, and they're just trying to push everybody off. And Andrew kills off Danny McCreepy kills off Poxel. And then we have a Dragon Blade by Shadow. And that pretty much gets everybody else off of the payload. So that's going to be a full cap for so and we are started. And oh, we have a boop from Temp on the Shemp. They rhyme. And so Fury just need to defend here as much as they can just to score. They're doing a good job so far of defending. Only allowed a little bit, only allowed the payload to move up a little bit. And Shadow gets baited in by the Mercy. I think that was a good play. I don't know if that was intentional, but the Mercy was AFK waiting for somebody to come out. As soon as somebody came out, they just started popping shots. Not that bad of a play, if you ask me. So, they're doing a good job. We have a Narcox already pops Coalescence. Mostly doing healing, but doing some damage left and right. And we have an ultimate by Temp. And we have a Earth Shatter by Poxil. Andrew trying to get a good self-destruct. Poxil gets resurrected by Brandon. And then Fury just tries to clean it up as much as they can. And McCream Pie and Narcox gets the triple with the Coalescence. Poxil trying to run away, can't do it. Shemp gets killed. Shemp and Poxil gets killed by Cream Pie. So Cream Pie is trying to get some people just to try to do some damage, and that's going to be a great Earth Shatter by Poxel Chen, killing off Temp, and Shemp gets the double kill with the barrage, and they're going to be forced to go backwards as Andrew's trying to kill the Pharah and the Pharmacy, as they're pushing up to the first checkpoint. And we have the ultimate by doing too much, but it's doing doing what it can. And Cream Pie gets the double kill, triple kill, quadra kill. That's going to result in a team kill. That's going to result in Fury taking the 4th map. So that's going to be the game. So we're going to have, we're going to actually have Cream Pie in here. We're going to invite him to the party. Yo, what's up, man? I just want to say congratulations on the game, first off. You played really well. So how did you feel going into this game as a sub? Okay. Are you thinking about joining any of the teams you've played with? And you played yesterday with, I believe, Team Alpha. How did you feel playing with them also? Thank you for joining me in this interview and not being like somebody be like, no, I'm gonna get off. So yeah, just thank you for your time. All right, thank you. All right. So I just want to thank Cream Pie, everybody. So that was the T3 games for this week. If you guys do want to see more of me, then make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you guys do want to see just some stuff. Comment down below what you want to see. If you guys want to check me out, I am going to be streaming later today on Twitch, twitch.tv/poisonps4. That is twitch.tv/poisonps4. You can follow me on Instagram, which is ttv_poisonps4, which is ttv_poisonps4. It's been your boy Poison. I'm out. Peace. Nigga, it was on my channel though. I do not give a fuck. It didn't vote yet. Cream is fragging. Only interview captain, not MVP. Only interview captain, not MVP, not anyone else. Okay. Shh, my judge. Shamalang ding dong gong. Shamalang my ding dong is